Pewdiepie, kill this shit.
Yeah.
If you are watching this, please do comment, like, subscribe, join the notification gang, hit the notification bell, get notifications every and any time I post. Thank you, I appreciate it, and I'm out. YouTube, it is showtime. Back with another video, and in today's video, I'll be showing you guys the best badge setup for every center build in NBA 2K21. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go over two specifically. This is going to be towards the people who are blue and red and all reds. I'm only doing that because it's by demand. I've seen a whole lot of you guys comment what badge setup should I use for all reds and what badge setup should I use for the blue and red. So those are the ones I'll be doing. If you guys want a badge setup video for other builds, let me know in the comment section down below. Before we get started in today's video, we are still on the road to 10,000 subscribers. We are so very close. We're looking to hit it maybe by next week, but I'm going to stay patient. I'm going to remain humble and continue to get you guys good content. If you are new to the channel, I actually would like to welcome you with open arms to my channel. I hope you guys find nothing but good vibes, positive energy, and some great content. That's all I really want you guys to find when you guys are watching my videos or whatever it is. Also, I'm going to ask that you guys please do follow my Twitter. I will leave it in the comment section down below. Follow my Twitter so you guys can enter the giveaway that I have coming up very soon. I'll also leave my Instagram in the description part down below, not the comment section but the description. You guys can follow my Twitter. Leave any video suggestions you guys want. Leave any video it is that you guys want. Content is always good when you guys are giving what you guys want. I listen to everybody's content. I look through everybody's comment. Other than that, guys, we will get into two different badge setups today. The first one that we will be starting off with is the all red pie chart. Now usually people with the all red pie chart build either have usually have like a paint beast or the blah build. Those are personally what I think are some of the best center builds in the game. Most of the best center builds in the game are surrounded by the all red pie chart. Probably the most infamous pie chart. And the badge setup, we're going to be going over the badge setup that I would use if you have basically those type of builds. So this specifically that I have here is probably the best build in the game badge setup. So the blah build. I try not to make it too biased based on what I have, but I'm just going to go over what builds are popular. So as you guys can see here, we have 30 defensive badges. Now I get a lot of questions. Hopefully this will solve them. I just made a build. What are the first most important badges that you should be putting on your build? So that's what we'll do first. We'll go over the first ones. So if you made a brand new build and it has 30 defensive badges or any amount of badges, if it's 22, 21, whatever it is, the very first badge you guys should be putting on is Rebound Chaser. Rebound Chaser is by far the most important badge that any center must have if you guys really want to be a center. You guys have to get rebounds for your peoples. You guys have to be getting stuff on the board. Now the second most important badge I'd say after Rebound Chaser would probably be brick wall. Now there are two ways you guys can go about using brick wall. It doesn't have to be on Hall of Fame. I've seen people use it on silver, bronze, gold. How I like to go about it to make more sense of it is if you are a low weight center build, meaning you have probably a 190 pound center, or you're just lower weight, you guys should probably go brick wall Hall of Fame. It'll just better you because you are already so small and your weight is low. Your screens will already be at a minor setback. I wouldn't say a major one at all. So go Hall of Fame if you're a low one. If you want to save some badge points and you're heavy center like a 290, 250, go with it on bronze or silver. You really don't need it any higher. If you just want to play it safe at all times, feel free to use it on Hall of Fame 24/7. I like it on bronze. I like it on Hall of Fame. Doesn't make the difference to me. For the sake of the video, just to save some badge points, we'll leave it on bronze. But once again, guys, if you guys are a lower weight center, I'd advise that you guys use it on Hall of Fame. We just use it on bronze for the sake of the video. The next most important badge after you guys have had both of these badges, I'd say is Rim Protector. Rim Protector is my favorite badge in the game. It'll just make you it just gives you that next step defensively. The reason why I put this badge on is because it just helps you get a lot more blocks. I want to get in detail as to why I put a lot of these badges on, guys. I don't just like telling you guys, or just put it on because I said so. You know, my points aren't validated until I explain them or give them some form of validation through explanation. So sorry if I'm using a lot of big words right there, but yes, Rim Protector Hall of Fame is definitely one I'd use. Another very important badge is Intimidator. Now if you're just getting your badges and you don't want to waste badge points. You can leave it on silver or gold, it won't hurt if you want to work on some other badges, but Intimidator is definitely a favorite badge, a badge that you will need. I put it on gold. The reason why we use the Intimidator badge, guys, is that so you guys are contesting shots. Now I know it says for shots, Rim Protector is more if you're going in the paint, I get that, but Intimidator is a little bit of everything. It helps you get a contest on everything, especially if you're out there hedging and you're trying to get a little contest on someone. When you're hedging, it's important to have Intimidator. Personally, I use it on gold. A lot of people use it on gold. It's a great way to save some badge points instead of putting it on Hall of Fame. If you guys really want, go ahead and use it on Hall of Fame. I feel like gold is good enough. You guys have a long wingspan. You guys should be able to contest a lot of shots that are being thrown up against you. Another very important badge is Interceptor. Probably one of them. It's definitely one of the most important badges. To be able to play the passing lane is a very needed skill. So I definitely advise you to put it on Hall of Fame, no lower than that. Another very important badge that you guys have to have on next is Chase Down Artist. The reason why we need Chase Down Artist is because there will be a lot of situations where you guys will be chasing down the ball. Give me 1 second, guys. My window's open. I'm just going to quickly close it. Sorry to interrupt the gameplay, guys, or the recording. I just have to close my windows, making a lot of noise. Anyways, we'll move on with what I was saying. With the Chase Down Artist badge, the reason why we need this badge is because there will be you will be in a lot of situations where you will be behind someone. So you will be defending someone from behind. Maybe they crabbed you, or maybe they beat you off the dribble, and you want to be able to still have a chance to get that last minute chase down block. Chase Down Artist is a great badge if you're getting blown by a lot and you guys need to get chase down blocks. It's a badge that I really advise using. Now, do you need it on Hall of Fame? No, I see a lot of people use it on gold. Personally, I love it on Hall of Fame. It's so good, especially because you're all red. Your defense is already so juiced, so it's important to have a lot of good defensive badges. So I use it on Hall of Fame. The next important badge that I'll use is probably, let's see here, we have a lot of badges we can go for. I'd probably say box is definitely it's the least most important out of all of these, that's for sure. And if you do decide to use box, I'd use it on gold or silver. I use it on silver sometimes, I use it on gold. I never go Hall of Fame. You really do not need to go Hall of Fame. If you feel as if your build, whatever build it is that you did make, is being bullied or maybe not getting enough boards, maybe go Hall of Fame. But I think silver, even bronze would do the job. I'm gonna go maybe gold for the sake of the video, just to play it safe. I like to have it high because I don't mess around with my boards, bro. I need to make sure I get every board that's going up there. So we have 7 more upgrades. As you guys can see, the way I spread in my badge setup saved me so much points. Now let's see, maybe another badge that I like to use. Now I'm gonna use this badge because there are a lot of people who request it, and I just want to kind of just shout out, just give them a chance to shine. I know a lot of people, maybe in the past I've talked down on this badge because I say, not down, but I usually say, oh, just learn to jump and you won't have to use this badge. But Pogo Stick. Pogo Stick's a great badge to use. If you have trouble jumping, or if you feel like your jumping game is not good, then maybe go with Pogo Stick Hall of Fame. A lot of you guys need it. Like, I'll go up against a lot of centers that are constantly jumping when you guys should not be jumping. But for those of you guys who are constantly messing up on your jumps, feel free to use Pogo Stick. You get unlimited limited jumps basically. Your attempt to multiple blocks would just be like, the amount of times you can attempt to block a shot will be higher. It's just a lot better. So use Pogo Stick if you feel the need to. Another great badge that you guys can use, last but not least, we have 3 upgrades left. Maybe what I do, so use Pogo Stick if you guys want. I'm just going to show you guys the badge setup that I personally use. We really can do anything with these last few badges, guys. So if you guys are double teaming the ball a lot, definitely use Trapper. You only need it on gold. You don't have to have it Hall of Fame. It's nicer to have it on Hall of Fame. If you guys are double teaming a whole lot, and you guys are trying to like completely just stop the offense because someone is frying your lock or whatever it is, you use Trapper. Honestly, these badges all come with whatever circumstance you're in, all in the situation. I'm just gonna go with what I would use. Recently I've been using Heart Crusher and I do like it. I've been able to get offensive plays because I am an all red center build, so I'll be able to get a lot of defensive stops anyway, so it's even better. So for the sake of the video, maybe Heart Crusher. Honestly guys, you guys can do whatever you want with these last few upgrades. It really does not matter. For the sake of the video, I'll probably just go Heart Crusher and maybe Pogo Stick because I know a lot of you guys like Pogo Stick. So for the sake of the video, this is what we're gonna go with, guys. Pogo Stick, Heart Crusher. Once again, if you guys are playing a lot of comp stage and have to really stop someone, you guys, it's best you use Trapper. Like, it just really is. Use Trapper. Lightning Reflex is another good one. A lot of you guys do not like it. I love it. Honestly, if I'm on my blah build, I'll put this joint on Hall of Fame and I'll just be moving fast as heck. like on the defensive end. But for the sake of the video, we'll just go pogo stick. So I think this is a safe one to use. Next, we'll just quickly move on to the finishing. Contact finisher has to be gold, so I'm constantly getting the same amount. Good dunks. I gotta get dunks over and over and over again. And you guys can get contact dunks. I mean, you guys can dunk on people and posterize people. That's why it's an important badge to have when it's on gold. Another important badge is Lob City finisher. You really do not need it anything more than bronze. The Showtime badge is so very important. Every time you guys get a highlight dunk, your teammates takeover meter will get a significant boost. Very, very, very important badge. Probably the second most important badge besides contact finisher. Another badge that you will need is putback boss. Really nice badge. Every time you guys get a rebound and go back up with it, your shot percentage will increase. So definitely a good badge to use. And then I'd say slithery finisher. Love this badge. Helps me get to the rim nice and smooth. We have 3 more upgrades left. So maybe what we'll do here is go relentless finisher. Relentless finisher is a very, very important badge, probably the 3rd most important badge. It reduces the fatigue effects from when you're continually finishing at the rim with contact. Last but not least, we have the one shooting badge. Use slippery off ball, please, so you guys are moving around better. Use every badge to your advantage, every single badge. Now we have the playmaking badges. Quite simple. What I like to do here, quick first step gold is a must. You guys will get explosive animations out of your triple threat moves when you guys are running to the rim or speed boost glitching. This is a very important badge to have equipped. You guys have 3 more badges left. If you guys are playing threes, I'd say go downhill silver and unpluckable gold. This is probably the best one to do. If you're playing a lot of twos, don't use downhill because downhill doesn't work on twos. Yeah, it doesn't work on twos. I'd probably say maybe use unpluckable gold too. You have both these on gold, or maybe if you want, you can switch it up, go bronze and go needle threader. Needle threader is a nice pass. Some of you guys are throwing a lot of scaries, so for those of you guys throwing scaries, maybe use bailout and needle threader. Completely up to you guys. I'd probably go just unpluckable gold and quick first step if you're playing twos, but we'll just stick with the threes one. The threes one is where we go unpluckable bronze and downhill silver. Now that is all for this build. We're gonna move on to the actual red and blue pie chart build because I want to help the people who are on other builds too. So I'll quickly move over and I'll see you guys when I'm in my other build. So as you guys can see here, I'm on my other build. This is the half blue and the half red pie chart build. Now what this is capable is of doing, it's capable of having both Hall of Fame finishing badges and Hall of Fame defensive badges. As you guys can see, the build has 20 Hall of Fame finishing, 23 whatever Hall of Fame gold whatever defensive, and 12 playmaking and 1 shooting. Now I know a lot of you guys are probably like, whoa, it has 12 playmaking, like what, this build is crazy. Yes, this build is really good. A lot of my subscribers love and use this build on a day-to-day basis, so I thought if I'm gonna post you guys builds and expose you guys build, I gotta at least give you guys a badge setup so you guys know what you're doing if you do decide to make this build. So this is the second build I'll be doing the badge setup for. If you guys want to know how to make this exact build, I will leave a link in the description down below on how to make this build. It is so very overpowered. I love it a lot. And we'll move straight into the badge setup that I'd use for this build. So for the defensive, it's quite simple. We're going to do almost the exact same thing we did the other all red center build. Pretty much the same thing. Rebound Chaser Hall of Fame, Rim Protector Hall of Fame. We'll go brick wall. Remember, brick wall all depends on your weight, I'd say. If you're a low weight center, silver or bronze. If you are heavy, Hall of Fame. But then again, it's up to you preference. If you love it on Hall of Fame all the time, go ahead. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to try and save badge points for those of you guys who love to save badge points. So we'll leave that on bronze. We'll come to Intimidator gold, box gold, and Chase on Artist Hall of Fame and Interceptor Hall of Fame. This is probably the badge setup that I would use if you guys are trying to use this build. If you guys do have 23 defensive badges, potential badges, this is the setup I'd go with. As you guys know, you guys do not have 30 defensive badges, so it's already limited as it is. So because it's limited, just use your badges for the most important ones. That's pretty much it for the defensive. We'll just quickly move on to the playmaking. Now, as you guys can see, we have 12 playmaking badges. Now, how insane is this? Like, this is actually really good, like really insane. It's different. I really like this this 12 badges. It's just really solid. So as you guys can see, we have 12. Quite simple what I'll do here. Unpluckable gold, quick first step gold. Then we'll go Lob City, no, not Lob City Passer. If you guys are playing threes, definitely use downhill gold. Then I'd probably go bailout bronze and needle threader silver, maybe, or maybe bailout silver, needle threader bronze. This is probably the badge setup I go with if you're playing threes. Or no, if you're playing threes, You really don't need break stutter. I throw a lot of break stutter passes and nothing ever happens to mine with or without this badge on. If you're playing threes, I'd say go needle threader, silver, maybe bailout, bronze. This is the one I go with if I play threes. You guys can do whatever you guys want with these badges. These are just really, this is a threes badge setup that I would use. If you are playing twos, remove downhill, because you won't be moving downhill on a twos court. It's only half court. Maybe I'd go needle threader, maybe, yes, both of these gold. That's a nice one. This is a real nice one for twos. If you guys like to post cheese, I'd say put this back on bronze, put this on silver, and post play technician gold. That's another really good one. For the sake of the video, I'm probably just gonna rock out with having these. No, I'm probably gonna rock out with the threes one. The threes one would be, yes, downhill. This is the one I go with if you're playing threes. Now we'll move on to the shooting. We only have one, but you guys always want to use slippery off ball. This is to help you guys slip and off ball movement. Now with the finishing, quite simple. What we will be doing with these 20 Hall of Fame finishing badges. Lob City finisher bronze. You don't need it any higher than that. You should be okay. Showtime Hall of Fame, bro. Like, just look at that. Hall of Fame is going to be so very nice. You guys already have finishing badges. You guys will be doing a bunch of highlight reel dunks. So this will activate every time you dunk, and it's on Hall of Fame. Whoever's your teammate will be so happy. Every time you get a nice dunk, their takeover will probably be like pretty much at max. So you get that Showtime Hall of Fame. You guys can get Relentless Finisher Hall of Fame. Putback Boss on gold, I'd say. Let's see here. We have 8 upgrades of Contact Finisher Hall of Fame, most important one, of course. And last but not least, maybe we'll go Slithery Finisher Hall of Fame. This is the badge setup that I would use if I'm using this build. That is pretty much it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys have any other builds you guys want me to make a badge setup video for, please do leave it in the comment section down below. Just tweet me on Twitter, whatever it is. DM me on Instagram. I try to look at all my messages. There are so many of you. I'm sorry if I haven't got back to your messages. I will do a better job. Also, we are still on the road to 10,000 subs. So if you guys did like the video, please do leave a like on the video. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so that you guys are getting notifications every and anytime I post on my YouTube. Also, I have a very big announcement coming at 10K subs. So if you guys want that big announcement, man, I'm gonna need you guys to tap in. Once again, guys, stay healthy, stay safe, stay hungry, get whatever it is that you guys want in life. Life is too short, bro. It's just good to spread some positivity. So spread positivity, guys. Live your life, all that good stuff. And I'm out.